Okay, we're live. Got one more beer review tonight before if you've been checking in and out on the channel, I'll be streaming some video game stuff a little while after this, in oddly 20 minutes, I'd say. New one to me. Who knows how long this has been out, but new along in my local NSLC for me. This is Wavebreaker from Sober Island Brewing. And it is an IPA. They say a pretty bold IPA, but it is just supposed to be like a regular IPA, but I guess West Coast in style, technically. Let's see if they have anything on their website. So we will go share. You can share video files as well in this. All right, interesting. Remember that. All right, we got Sober Island Brewing here. Beers. Da beers. Okay, there we go. So we got their oyster stout. Okay, how do we scroll on this thingy? Oh, here we go. So this is the exact same stuff that they put on their label. I like their presentation, actually. It's very eye-catching, but minimalistic in a way. Just the way they present their information and everything. It's kind of cool. So it's a West Coast IPA is what they're saying here. So I think the one hop they mentioned that they dump a lot of in this is Simcoe. They call it a dainty aroma. That's not a word I would usually apply to Simcoe. But teach their own, I guess. Okay, so we'll stop sharing that. So Wavebreaker, let's open her up and see what we think. Oof. There we go. A little on my hands. I poured quite the head in this glass. And I didn't do one of those patented Ronald J. Terrio pours either. So let's let that maybe die down a little teeny bit, and we'll just see if there's anything else special here. They say consumption of local handcrafted ale impairs your seafaring abilities. Always sail home with the help of a designated helmsman. Malt, yeast, water, hops. That's actually it as far as ingredients they list. And of course, Sober Island Brewing is on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Hashtag Sober Island Brew. I wonder if I should be using hashtags in my YouTube tags. Who knows? From the rugged old Eastern Shore. Oh. The Atlantic Ocean has always had a reputation as a salty seductress. It's wild, cold, and it's angry. On her waves, sailors were understandably humbled by her power. Assuming a long, cold voyage ended with profit and success, the soul needed to be rewarmed. And hey, when you know it, this beer excels at that. What makes an IPA West Coast? Well, it's all those West Coasty hops we use. See, most hops are used for a dainty aroma. We use, okay, I get what they're saying now. They weren't saying Simcoe was dainty. They're saying other IPAs tend to use dainty aroma hops. We use Simcoe hops for big, strong, untamed flavors. There we go. And I like that they don't give you They don't give you tasting notes or any of that bullshit on their can. They let you get your tasting notes from drinking. More breweries should fucking do that. I know they tend to want to, have the normies know what they're getting into when they drink a fucking beer. But I appreciate not being insulted by being told what I'm supposed to be tasting. All right, that's died down. Nice foamy, almost milkshakey head going there. Quite a bit of lacing. Man, imagine if does anyone remember that fucktard take some advice from years ago? Take some advice. Look at the lacing. Look at all that lacing. All right. Straight up Simcoe. It's got that slightly dank, almost cat piss kind of smell, which when you tell someone who's never doesn't really regularly drink beer or just doesn't drink anything that's like hoppy, and you say, "Oh, cat piss hops," that's like a major. It just sounds bad, right? It's a major turnoff, but it's actually a good thing. But you get that. There's still a lot of malt coming up in this, though. Like in the background, kind of biscuity caramel kind of malt thingy going on. And a little bit of grapefruit. It smells really solid and really good. Just smells like an IPA. Isn't that fucking refreshing? So let's go to the taste and see what we think here. Simcoe comes through in the taste. A little bit grapefruity. Teeny little bit dank. Citrusy all around. Again, you're getting some of the malt. A little bit of caramelly malt. Body's fairly super light. Drinks very easy. Simple hop flavors. Nothing too complex. Good grapefruity bitterness on the end. It's not puckering or anything like that. It's just a nice little easy bitterness that's pronounced enough to let you know it's there. This would pair well with seafood, I imagine. Especially if you're having like fish and you're like putting some like lemon juice or tartar sauce on it or something like that, or chips with vinegar. This kind of stuff would cut right through. The flavors are just really solid, well done. Not big and perfumey, not, pounding against your nostrils or anything like that. It just tastes good. It's not one of these super juice bombs or anything like that where it doesn't taste like beer. It's still recognizably fucking beer, which again, very refreshing. I don't know about people these days who drink beer, but they don't want it to taste like beer. I don't know, man. Seems very counterproductive to me, but to each their own. This tastes like a good, solid IPA. This is something I'm definitely going to be buying again. I think it's going to go right up there as one of my favorites with the Annapolis Brewing Company's Ceasefire Ipa, which is another great, just standard, traditional kind of IPA. Traditional in a certain context, I guess, in the, early craft IPAs from like 20, 25 years ago kind of thing. This fits pretty much in that sort of same slot, and it's just really good. I'm definitely buying more of this. I like this a lot. It's not overly dank and aggressive with its Simcoe. It's just balanced very well. It drinks very well. There's not much more to say about it other than it's excellently done. I think everything I've had from Sober Island has been good or great. And this is pretty great for what it is. Style-wise, just standard IPA. This is like I said, this is one of my new favorites. I'm going to throw a 9 at it. And overall enjoyment, I'm going to throw an 8.5. Very, very good stuff. Wavebreaker. They say a pretty bold IPA. It's bold in the sense that it's not doing the trendy bullshit, which in a way is kind of bold these days in the market, I guess. It's just doing a solid, traditional, awesome IPA. And that's the kind of thing I look for. I'm not looking for big pastry whatevers and juice bomb whatevers and super kettled sours, whatever, you know. It's just not my thing. I think anyone who's watched my channel for a while knows I'm just not into that kind of shit. If you're into that kind of shit, that's cool. But I'm just glad there's big beers that are made for me. And this is definitely one of them. So, Wavebreaker. What did I say? I said a 9 for style, I believe. And I got 8.5 personal. Like it a lot. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And we will see you later. Goodbye.